here we are for real this time.
We are ready to go.
Really here.
Yeah.
Derek Stone, Lucas Broadwell, we are here once again for the Thursday Night Thriller, Rocky Mountain Pro Ignition. We're going to be coming at you for the next few minutes with our pre-show.
Yeah.
And then get to the action here tonight. Things have really heated up here at Rocky Mountain Pro. We had still having fallout, Derek, from NRW.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're still feeling the after effects of 5 title changes that have really, it has totally shifted the landscape here at Rocky Mountain.
Everything has been topsy-turvy, been completely different. People that were champions, people have stepped up and become, on their way to being big superstars here. Some folks have taken a couple back steps. Things have gotten a little bit more personal. Yeah, everything has just been kind of up in the air these last few weeks, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. Got some title defenses that are shaken out for, of course, for Shocktober. That's coming up, and everybody's gearing towards that. Also gearing up towards Supercharged as well. Supercharged. We're only a couple weeks away from that. 2 weeks to be exact.
Yeah. As it's going to be another tournament that's going to have a charged title shot on the line for someone, and also a spot in the Aces Wild tournament at the beginning of 2024.
So a lot at stake.
Yes,
absolutely. And you can tell. I don't know if you could tell when you came into the building today, into the Wimmer Arena. There's a sense of excitement. There's a sense of an unclear future. If that makes any sense.
It does.
There's a lot of things kind of up in the air right now.
The roster, all the talent back there in the locker room, you feel there's a little on edge as far as, what is next for some of the ones that maybe lost the title, haven't quite got a title shot, and even the champions. They're, now most of these champions are brand new to having a title.
Yeah.
You think about someone like Adrian Mascara, Briscoe Crown. They've never been the target.
Yes.
They've always been the chaser.
Yeah.
Now they're the target. They've got that target on their backs. And it's going to be interesting to see how some of these young stars respond, like an Adrian Mascara, like a Briscoe Crown.
Like a Sergey.
Sergey, yeah. And he's definitely out of his element, at least from what we've known out of Sergey.
Yes.
And so how is he going to be able to handle all these challenges that are coming his way?
Well, I think I might know one way that he handles the stress and the pressure.
Yeah.
And that is with the kazoo.
Kazoo, yes, you're right. This is... we got kazoos for Sergey.
Yeah, how about that? So tell folks where we can get these. They're Sergey endorsed.
These are Sergey endorsed.
These are legit.
Yeah, these are actual Sergey kazoos. You can get them right here at the Wimmer Arena from Mr. Fourth Row. He's, of course, our merchandise slinger extraordinaire.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can either come here at the Wimmer or get a hold of him on social media at Mr. Fourth Row on all the socials.
What I am envisioning now here, that we now have these for sale, and they're really pretty cool, that we're going to have a whole crowd of people in the Wimmer Arena playing these kazoos as Sergey makes his way out.
Yeah, and it's going to be a sweet symphony, I think.
Absolutely, I think so too.
It's going to be much better than, what were those things they had at the World Cup, those Zazu?
The didgeridoos.
Whatever they were.
Yeah.
Those were horrible. These are much better. And
so, get them now.
Yeah, they're $2. I mean, that's a steal. $2, and you get to have fun and support your new Ignition champion,
Sergey.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of them right here.
Which is still weird for me to say.
It is weird to say.
Sergey Ignition champion. Speaking of Sergey, tonight, he's got a big match. It is not for the Ignition championship, but he will be in the main event as he is taking on Brew. And it is, it's a big, because we had a match last week, and you can go ahead and let people know what happened.
We talked about this last week. Okay, of course, Sergey last week, partners with Brew taking on Choppa City. But, Brew, if they were to win, he gets point totals. Brew has made it very, very clear that he wants that Ignition title from Sergey. He's looking for gold. He feels like it's his time. So, two guys that were partners just last week, opponents here tonight.
Yeah.
How that dynamic is going to play out, is Brew going to be holding back? I don't think so. The guy has been really aggressive. And And how is Sergey going to handle a guy that essentially is kind of his pal, his buddy? He's a good friend to everybody, Sergey.
And there are rumors, I'm hearing rumors that President Dean has been thinking about putting some bounty points on this matchup for Brew. So if Brew can somehow pull it out, well, in a match that he could pull out, I think that he's got a lot of advantages over Sergey.
Absolutely.
Bounty points would be huge because, remember, a few weeks ago, Brew won a reset gauntlet match that got his points back to 0.
Right.
And so now he's not in the negative. He's not climbing out of that hole. If he gets some bounty points, he's in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's a lot to gain for Brew here tonight. And, a lot for Sergey to lose. I mean, he's got to face a guy like Brew. That's never easy.
Right. And just want to kind of see what's going on here in chat. We got our favorite referee, Alice Lane. She's not with us here tonight.
Well,
she's, at least I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her either. She is our favorite referee.
Yeah, but I think she is.
To be honest, her being our favorite referee is kind of like being the smartest kid in summer school. You know what I mean? The rest of them are.
Yeah. But
her brother is.
But she really has gotten quite a following.
She is. She's the best.
And,
she's the best.
So, we've got Thor Nelson is in chat. My guy Maki Pens from the Dudes and Belts, who you guys will be able to watch later on after us, as they'll be reviewing everything here on Ignition and Reignited. Titus Machiavelli's been hosting, filling in for Johnny Deathdrop, who's been taking some time off. Maki Pens Coastal Crusader will be doing that show. We've got To-Do List Studios in chat. Remember, guys, if you want to get a special shout out,
do that. Super chats,
you do the super chat. I believe $1.99 or 99 cents, whatever they're going for. You can do a super chat. We will make sure we read that specific comment. You'll get highlighted during our show. So that's one of the perks here.
Looking forward to that. Let's talk a little bit about some of the matches we've got tonight, if we got some time.
Yes, we do. Hey, we've got the Charge champions in the building, Briscoe Crown.
Always exciting.
And I believe he's going to be taking on Panthro tonight.
It's going to be there's a little bit of history there between those guys. It'll be interesting to see how this one shakes out. Panthro, I have to say this, very impressed with Panthro last week as he took on Damon Ace. He took it right to Damon Ace last week and came very, very close to winning that match. That's something that I think Briscoe Crown has got to kind of pay attention to his new.
Well, actually, so it looks like we've been getting a change. Cards subject to change.
Okay,
you know how that goes.
I do.
So we actually have an updated card here.
Oh, let's hear it.
So Briscoe's actually going to be taking on his former running buddy with your starting lineup, Jason Knoll.
Big Jason Knoll. Now, talk about going from the fire to the frying pan to the fire. Wow. We talk about a guy who is big and mean and angry and has something to prove. Jason Knoll, his win-loss record has been, kind of up and down, but he has made impressions on everybody. Jason Knoll is a guy who I think is just knocking on the door for big things to happen.
Jason Knoll, and he's just got that mean, nasty attitude, and he's going to. I think he is going to make some noise here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
Also,
we've seen what he's capable of doing, but his kind of running buddy that he's been running with lately, Panthro, is going to be in action. Takes on Echo.
Well, that's a fantastic contest right there. Again, I was talking earlier about how impressive Panthro was against Damon Ace last week, how aggressive this guy is. But you want to talk about aggression, we've seen a side of Echo lately that we haven't seen. I mean, he's always been very competitive. There's no quitting this guy. Very, capable wrestler in all aspects of the game. But lately, he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
A little bit of a chip on his shoulder, and I think it's caused a little bit of a rift between him and Balaam as well, his La Isla tag team partner. Balaam, it kind of doesn't like some of the ways that Echo's been doing things in the ring as of late. And it's caused a little bit of a rift, but they're still clicking on all cylinders. So I don't think there's much to
I gotta say, I kind of side with Echo on this. I mean, listen, these guys worked so hard to become the tag team champions, and it went through hell with this feud with JK Pop and all of those things. Finally get those title shots and don't hang on to them for very long. And then have to go through this war again with JK Pop, where they may in fact be would have disbanded if they lost, right? They won, but I think Echo sees the severity of just how serious and how important things are, and I can't say that I blame the guy for turning it up a notch. At least that's how I look at it.
I completely agree with you. Honestly, I don't really have too much of a problem. I kind of feel that, Echo's got to stay true to himself, and maybe this is the true self, but I've known Echo for a while now.
Yeah.
And so it's just, to me, it's a little out of character. But we'll see if this is a new Echo that's going to maybe pay dividends for him.
Well, regardless of what you and I think about his new attitude or this or that, one thing that we can say for sure is that there definitely is a little bit of tension, a little bit of friction between Balaam and from Echo. There's something there, right?
Yes, I agree.
We do. How that's going to shake out, I don't know, but Panthro, Echo tonight, going to be a great contest tonight.
Yeah, we've got...
We've got our Lockett's champion.
We got the Lockett's champion is in action as she takes on her ride. This has really kind of been the rivalry now.
It really has.
It's been with Noelle.
Yeah.
Noelle has, at times, looks like she's gotten the best of Adrian Mascara, but just hasn't quite gotten the wins. But really, when those two get in the ring, Noelle has been very vicious, and it seems like Adrian Mascara kind of has a hard time battling with that kind of unhinged nature of Noelle.
She's so unpredictable. You don't know how to prepare for somebody like Noelle and the way she is lately. But Adrian, I'll tell you this, one thing, we've been big fans of Adrian for a while now, and we have also seen how she has progressed and even more confident now.
And we've got Maki Pens, thank you for the super chat. $2 in memory of JK Pop. Enjoy your $2.
Remy is just a man of excess. Look at Remy, look at him.
And he looks to be in the best shape of his career, D'Lo. We haven't seen him in months, and the whole time he had to be hitting the gym. And a big pump kick by Remy, and Remy's feeling it. And here we go, knee right to the jaw. And here we go.
Knee strike.
Flipping version of the cutter by Remy D.
Big vertical slam here. Oh no, snake eyes. Remy, get momentum.
Pump kick right to the chest of Panthro, and Remy is feeling it. Here we go. Rolling Thunder.
Now what's Panthro got in mind?
Panthro fighting back, but Remy slips out of that in a hard shot right to the face.
That right hand was clean.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Remy D gets his hand raised. Dare I say, did we see a new, more respectful Damon Ace after that match with Mercury Yaden?
It's going to be a huge one-on-one match. This is pay-per-view quality, D'Lo, and you're getting it for free right here on Charge as both men lock up in the center of the ring.
Both men locked up and now rolling to the floor. still in the collar and elbow lockup.
Neither man wanting to give an inch, but wanting to show that they are the dominant man in this contest and probably all of Rocky Mountain Pro. Going to be a very interesting situation, D'Lo. This is not what we're used to seeing from either man trying to out-wrestle one another, but there we see maybe the true colors of Damon Ace coming to work with that shot right to the jaw. Look at this. Sin is laughing, begging for more.
What a sick SOB. He's a masochist.
And there you hear him just laughing or mocking Sin Bodhi, saying, "Is this funny to you?" Well, here comes Damon Ace off the ropes, charging, but gets Sin over.
Oh.
Sin just pulled that top rope down.
Yeah, smart move by Sin there.
Right now, referee Alice warned him. There it is. There's that 5 count.
They can give a damn if they're inside the confines of a match. If the rules are on, these two are just gonna scrap.
Coming to you live from the Wimmer Arena in Englewood, Colorado. This is Rocky Mountain Pro Ignition, the Thursday Night Thriller. I'm Lucas Bradwell, joined once again by the National Treasure Derek Stone, and we are kicking things off with the bad man in Jason Knoll.
Yeah, the guy looks unhappy tonight, like he always does. He's got a lot to say. Talking right to the cameraman. It's going to be a big matchup right here.
Introducing first, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Jason Knoll.
We talked about in the pre-show, Derek, Jason Knoll, bad attitude, but both of you and I think that Jason Knoll is going to really start making some noise when it comes to the title pictures here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
100%.
He's got a big opportunity to do it tonight with the Charged Champion.
And his opponent, from Aurora, Colorado, he is the Charged Champion, Briscoe Crown.
Think about the history between these two, Derek.
Yeah, absolutely. Former members, your starting lineup.
A lot of bad blood. You know the way that Jason Knoll left your starting lineup. Of course, he was a Batu back then.
Yeah, certainly blamed Briscoe Crown for a lot of reasons he wasn't being successful. Of course, not true in most people's opinion. But Jason Knoll has held on to that, and it's been a sort of a catalyst, really, for all the success he's been having lately, really.
Really, no one has been as on a roll as much as Briscoe Crown has. Think of just about the year that Briscoe Crown has had.
This entire year, Briscoe Crown has continued to climb and to continue to do the work, and he's been rewarded for it, for sure.
Won the Grand Prix tournament here on Ignition back in March, and things just continued to roll for Briscoe Crown. Got himself an Ignition title shot, not quite there, but then realized a big dream of his, becoming a champion, the Charged Champion at NRW.
Absolutely. You know, think back to a couple months ago, maybe early part of the summer, maybe a little earlier, when Briscoe was suffering that injury during the tournament, right? And we kept saying, well, how is he going to overcome, and how is he going to overcome? And he did every single time, right? And I think that,
look at this. Is he going for,
I don't know if he is or not.
That looked like he was going for the Superdome.
Quite
Those of you who know.
Didn't quite have it. Anyway, like I was saying, super confident now with Briscoe Crown, knowing that he could go through anything. Missed it there.
Got a little tied up on the ropes.
But still enough to shock the big man. That's the thing about Briscoe. He's so quick.
Oh, big boot, though, by Jason Knoll.
Not quick enough there.
And now just going to it. A choke.
Chokehold. That's still illegal, right?
Yes, it's
I can't.
was illegal when you were wrestling.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was legal.
I mean, maybe when you started wrestling, you know, back in the,
Lots of
the
things are legal
40s, it was.
back then. Yeah, for sure.
Shut up! You shut up!
And Jason Knoll giving the crowd a mouthful.
Just look at the impact of the kicks that Jason Knoll has. He's lifting Briscoe's entire body off the ground.
And utilizing his size and strength to his advantage. And of course, we forget that Jason Knoll is a longtime veteran. 15 plus years.
He knows what he's doing in the ring, that's for sure. I think, like a lot of folks, and certainly I've been guilty of this myself, sometimes he lets his emotions get the best of him. And that's really what being a pro is all about, trying to manage those, those feelings and still get the W. But Jason Knoll has been in control for most of this match today.
Yeah, he's been staying on top of Briscoe, but Briscoe coming back, showing that heart.
Smart move from Jason Knoll, trying to get a little distance away from Briscoe.
Oh, well, but it may not be. Briscoe going off the ropes, having a little trouble once again, but caught
Big
Jason
double axe
Knoll.
handle right in the chest. Look at that, throws him off with ease. Just goes to show you how big and how strong a guy like Jason Knoll is.
I've got to read this comment, even though it's not a super chat. Ed Strangler Lewis and Derek Stone, Battle of the Chokes. I think they had like a best out of 7 series, didn't you guys?
Yeah, we might have, yeah. Ed Strangler Lewis may be a little older.
A little bit before your time?
Yeah, maybe just a bit.
You're more of a Luthez guy, right?
Absolutely.
Come on, Briscoe!
Jason Knoll again going to the choke, trying to take the air away from Briscoe Crown. Not a bad strategy. This guy is he's certainly got a full gas tank and can really put the time in.
And look at that, still just
Right by the
blatantly
hair.
breaking the rules, pulling them by the hair, throwing them across the ring.
I think referee Eli is intimidated by Jason Knoll, and Jason Knoll is playing up on that a little bit, kind of getting away with a few things maybe he shouldn't be.
If Alice was here,
She wouldn't put up.
wouldn't put up. Once again,
he's going for it again.
He's going for it. That's a hole that we saw of another former partner of your starting lineup.
Didn't work out for him there, though. Nice jawbreaker from Briscoe.
Didn't always work out for the other guy either.
No.
Oh, cross body
Crossbody.
got
Got him
Jason
right
Knoll
here.
down. It's
Two.
cover 2.
And almost had him. There's the evolution that we have seen with Briscoe Crown over this past year, to being a guy that everybody thought had a bright future, to now a guy who is living his bright future.
Yeah, he is a legit star here at Rocky Mountain Pro. There's no doubt about it.
Big fan favorite for sure. Ooh.
Oh, and
Blatant
poke
shot right to the eye.
Right to the eyes. I mean, Jason Knoll is has like a bingo card of rule breaking tonight.
Trying to get at least one of
That might have
everything.
been a closed fist. I'm not sure. Look at this.
Knee
Drapes a
on the-
knee right
yeah,
across
knee is
the
underneath
face.
the chin.
And it was on the throat, so referee Eli caught it. And now pulling him by the hair once again.
Now you just see him putting that 300-pound frame, all of it right on the neck and the head of Briscoe Crown.
Briscoe! Come on!
And you can bet he is not just laying on him right there. He is cranking that headlock.
Yeah, and referee Eli trying to get a closer look, make sure that it's not a choke. We've seen here tonight that Jason Knoll is
Well, there he makes it to the rope.
in a very bad mood and is breaking every rule that he can think of.
Yeah, there's just one rope break, though, for the...
Well, yeah, Briscoe
That's
cannot
it.
use another rope break. Briscoe's got to try to keep away from Jason Knoll, not getting the grasp of the much larger and stronger
Get
Jason Knoll.
this guy gets his hands on you, you're in a lot of trouble.
Now, Briscoe Crown firing off with some kicks, getting the best of Jason Knoll right now. coming on with the clothesline. Not enough to take down the big man.
Put everything he had into that one again. That one too.
Still not going down.
One more.
Oh, spinning heel kick. It backs him off in the corner, but Jason Knowles still on his feet, sort of.
Leaning into those ropes. Didn't quite take him all the way down.
Splash into the corner. He's keeping up on the offense, not relenting. Oh, could be going for a modified crowning achievement that. And Jason Knowles just launched him.
So powerful. So powerful. Briscoe is having a real hard time. There's this personal element to this matchup is really starting to show. Again, another blatant choke right in front of the referee. Referee needs to step in there.
It's almost like Eli's reluctant now to. Oh, and he reversed it. And he dropped Jason Knowles right on his back of his head.
That could be it.
The back of his head hit the mat hard.
Jason Knowles not moving. He might have him right here.
1, 2.
And there's no. Not quite.
Jason Knowles kicks out once again.
Jason's on Dream Street right now, though. You can see the pain in his face. This guy is not getting up quickly at all.
But he is tough, and he is not going to stay down.
Just fighting on instinct right now. Briscoe throwing those kicks. He's going to go for it again, maybe? No.
And stiff kick right to the back.
Briscoe's in control. He's going to head up to the top. He's got a 5 count once he gets up there, but I don't think we're going to see him there.
He's got it. Briscoe looking to fly.
He's up.
Frog splash, but Jason Knowles able to roll out of the way just in the nick of time.
Kind of just got Jason with his feet, but not nearly enough for the impact there. That match would have been over. This match would have been over had he hit that. Jason in a driver's seat now. We see him setting him up.
He's got bad intentions on this one. But able to counter, roll up. 1, 2, 3, and Briscoe wins.
The winner of this match, Briscoe.
And Jason Knowles is not happy.
Livid right now. He thought he had everything going his way.
Eli, if I were you, get the hell out of there.
Absolutely.
I'm almost going to get behind you, I think.
We might both want to get out of here. Lucas, Jason Knowles is not happy right now.
Yeah, he is an angry man after that loss to the Charged champion.
And that's what makes you a champion. You got to find a way to win sometimes, Lucas. This game plan for Briscoe didn't go his plan, but he gets the win.
I don't like it. I don't like this.
He's got some words to the referee.
Well, yeah, you can yell at Eli. Well, we will be back with more.
Here we are. We're back right now. Big win right there for Briscoe Clown. Watch.
You got to think that Jason Knowles, how is he going to react now as we saw how he stormed out of here? How is he going to react the next time we see Jason Knowles?
He's not going to be happy, that's for sure. This certainly isn't going to happen.
No, yeah, of course, it is a great contract. I mean, I did put it together. No, you're absolutely right. You're right. None of us want to deal with lawsuits, am I right? No, I think this is great. No, it's going to work out great. I've got them right here. They're gonna be happy with this. No. You guys look it over, cross the T's, dot the I's, and I think we're done here. All right. All right. Good. What was that? Dean? No, I think we should just stick to the. Okay. No, I didn't agree. Yeah. No.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
What is it?
All right. Well, what is all this? Look it over, and it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Well, yeah. We'll make it work. I'll make it work. You just sign that. Great news, gentlemen. You're a tag team at RMP. They're not going to litigate. They're not going to argue this. There's just a little minor issue.
I can tell you so. This right here. This is like come on, Preston. Always a little issue, Preston.
Look. Kaden, there's a returning wrestler, and they needed someone for the match, so you're gonna be facing Dak Draper. But here's me. It's fine.
Dak Draper.
Dak Draper.
Rest of you got.
Like RMP legend Dak Draper.
You got it.
Photo chapters. Dak Draper.
You got it. You got it. Brother, I formed on him, brother.
Yeah.
You got it, brother. We get that. Probably, but am I allowed to be in this corner at this point? But
Look, as a sign of good faith, not only does Caden have a match, you also have a match, Johnny.
okay, cool. Who?
Briscoe. For the title.
My shot to cash it in. He wants me to take my shot now.
Well, you're gonna have to do it sooner or later. This is just.
But I want it to be on my time, Crescent.
Yeah, but we'll just get it out of the way.
No.
Right back to JK Pop.
No. You need to fix it.
No. Look. You guys got this. These two matches are signed good faith, and then we're free sailing. JK Pop, baby. 10%.
Go.
See, this is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff I know. Dak Draper. I gotta cash in. I forgot my phone. Johnny, wait up.
Enjoy a day of relaxation with professional and knowledgeable staff that can fulfill any design request. Exceptional service and attention to detail with hospital-grade cleanliness standards that set us apart from the rest. With services including callus removal, nail filing, hot stone leg massage, and nail polishing. Whether you wish to always look your best or simply want to clean up for your next outing, make Lowry Nail Spa your home for manicure and pedicure needs. Located in Lowry, right next to the beer garden.
And we're back here on Ignition. I can't believe what we heard out of Preston Scott.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
So let me get this straight. So JK Pop is back as a tag team. I don't know. It seemed very kind of fishy.
Very big, yeah.
But they've got some big matches coming up, does JK Pop.
Absolutely.
But we've got a big match here. Is Panthro.
He's a Dominican movie star.
Yeah, Dominican movie star. Yeah, I use that term loose.
And his opponent from the Isle of Guam, Echo
And here we are going to see more of that new attitude of Echo, that more aggressive side of Echo, I believe. You can just kind of tell when he seems a little bit more intense even just entering the ring.
Absolutely. This guy is worked up tonight. Holding his ribs a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he still hurting a little bit. It's not,
Leave the ring gear on, I think.
yeah, leaving that jacket on, maybe offering him a little bit of protection in those ribs.
Well, if you've ever had a rib injury, you know how devastating they are. Even a minor one affects literally everything that you do.
Well, you got to think that Panthro is going to try to take advantage of that rib injury. And they see right away going on
Right
to
for
the
waistline.
midsection.
Yeah. When's Panthro's next movie coming out? I want to check it out.
I think he's got a few in the dollar bin.
Well,
at the
I'll have to go check that out. VHS, right?
Yes.
Probably.
Yep.
See, kids, back in the day, there were these VHS tapes. They were big, and yeah.
Yes. And you had to.
You had to have a VCR to play it. Be kind, rewind, right?
We've got a poll up on our YouTube channel right now for who will win this match, Panther or Echoes. We're going to.
What are people saying?
12
right
votes in, and about 62% right now say Echo. 38% say Panther.
Panthro.
Come on, Echo!
Oh, he's looking at him scratching the arm of Echo to get out of. It's a unique way to counter a move right there. I knew that Panther was going to be on the card, so I took my Benadryl tonight to make
very
sure
wise.
I can't be sneezing every time this guy comes out. Just kind of going for that front face lock there. Panthro, nice reversal.
Echo, and look at scratching the arm.
Yeah. Little fans behind Echo.
Trying to get Echo into this. I wonder if fans of Echo, if they're liking this more aggressive side to Echo that we've seen. Obviously doesn't seem to have affected his popularity.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Judging by the sound they made when he came out.
Right now, that seems like the adrenaline rushing through. Well, I was going to say,
That last drop kick definitely affected Echo's ribs. You can see him holding those ribs.
Panther taking a little bit of time on the outside, trying to slow down Echo.
Well, you know, Panther giving the paparazzi an opportunity to get pictures of him. Yeah, I'm sure. Smart move right there from Panther, though, going right for that midsection, dropping the shoulder right in the ribs.
And
Listen to this.
look at this,
just kind of poking at it.
toying with Echo, sort of what a cat would do to like a ball of yarn.
Yeah. Do we drug test here? Have we checked for catnip?
Yeah, I think we need to add that to the list of banned substances.
He's finally pulling that ring gear off. You can see the taped job there. Looks like that tape is just about off, though.
And once again, using those long claws to scratch the back of his opponent.
Yeah, going right for the rib there, putting all of his body weight into those ribs.
And much as I may not like it, it's a great strategy, and I suppose that just about anybody that was in the ring right now would do the same thing.
Yeah, you'd be a fool not to be honest. A guy like Echo, we talk about how much gas this guy has in the tank and how long matches don't seem to bother him. The guy's in fantastic shape. But I'll tell you what, if you're having trouble breathing, it doesn't matter how good a shape you are if you can't get that air into your lungs.
Echo trying to fire back, and once again, Panther just goes right for those ribs, slows down Echo in his tracks.
He might have.
Oh, big sign of that. Every little bump that he's taking on the mat, it's going to jolt those ribs a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. Panther may have won the lottery here today to get Echo on a day like this where he's been injured. Injury hasn't recovered yet.
Oh, avalanche into the corner.
I'll tell you, Panther, they'll maybe getting a little too cocky here.
Oh, and
kind of modified face buster
yeah,
there,
face
right?
buster. And this might be it right here, Derek. Two? No.
Panther really taking it to Echo here tonight. Good stretching those ribs out, kind of opening up that midsection. As it's starting to hurt and kind of cramp up. Anytime you stretch that, it's just going to make it worse. Then putting the knee on there as well is not helping at all. Good, smart moves here from Panther. He's really done his homework. As much as we joke about Panther, we've seen an aggressive side from him lately as well that has really paid off. See that fight in Echo. It's just so explosive.
Oh, and beautiful maneuver.
That might have took just about everything he had to do that as well. Can't follow up on it, Lucas. If you can't.
Wait a minute.
What is this?
Jason Knoll.
Oh, that's going to be a disqualification right in front of the referee.
And I think this is a little bit of
just payback.
Well,
right?
yeah, this is Jason Knoll just being upset and angry, and now he's taking it out on Echo.
On anybody, yeah, absolutely.
Well, and we know that Panther and Jason Knoll have been running buddies as of late.
Is a no contest.
Oh, jeez. Full Nelson slam there.
And look at this.
we need to get some help out here. We need to get some help out here. Somebody needs to stop this. These two guys aren't going to stop.
They are just, there's nobody here. And
there's nobody here to help Echo. Where is Balaam? I haven't seen him all day. I don't know what. Somebody needs to get out. Balaam needs to get out here and help his partner.
You wonder if maybe some of the Sky High.
Listen, these two guys aren't going to stop. This isn't a match. You can't go for. These guys aren't going to stop. We need somebody out here. We need. He needs a partner. He needs a friend. Anybody needs to come out here and help Echo right now. We need to get these guys out of the ring. Come on. That's enough.
There's really no call for that.
No call at all for this.
But Jason
Echo's here all alone.
Jason Knoll trying to make a statement. I think that statement's made.
I think they made the statement for sure. Echo's just laying there right now. Listen, do you hear Jason Knoll?
Well, Echo is the winner via disqualification. Or actually, no contest. Like the official ruling on this match. So no points were awarded to either individual.
Echo's hurt. Look at him there. They're two referees, the only people here to help him out. You gotta wonder, where is Balaam Lynx?
Well, look, he's got to get some medical attention.
Absolutely does.
I'm still curious to what exactly where Balaam's at.
We haven't seen Echo in that position ever, I don't think. This guy's really hurt.
Yeah, that was hard to watch, as we know that Echo has really had this new aggressiveness. It's been hard for him, but he's trying to focus on his singles career, and to have something like that happen.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to keep everybody up to date on the medical condition of Echo. I mean, came into this match already hurt and just completely brutalized.
As we have a few moments, let's talk a little bit. We saw a replay of Charge from this past Tuesday. Saw some interesting things. It looks like that situation between Sin Bodhi and Damon Ace, that's really heating up.
It really is.
So stay tuned for Charge. We will be back with Ignition. For singles action and exciting Tengu.
Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, Tengu!
I think there's something about this young man that I think that you're going to see a rise in his career. It may not be now, but somewhere down the line, Tengu is going to be a star. Speaking of stars, the returning star.
Here we go. Our favorite intro.
Showtime.
Remy is back on Ignition, baby.
And his opponent from the 313.
Great to have the Beauty and the Beast back here on Ignition. We saw Remy make their in-ring return this past Tuesday on Charge. Remy defeated Panthro. Looking as maybe even better than ever.
I would say so. Physically, mentally, Remy D seems to be going on all cylinders right now.
Of course, Remy made a return at NRW after CBD lost the Charge Championship.
Definitely shocked CBD to see Remy D back in action.
And this is a little interesting contrast in styles. Remy has a very unique style of offense. Tengu, very quick and agile.
Tengu's got a lot of heart, especially for, you know, I've never seen him without his mask on, but I know that he's young. I hear he's like 11 years old, Tengu. Is that true?
I'm not sure how old Tengu is. Definitely a young man. I don't think quite that young. And so far in our poll, it looks like 80% think that Remy D is going to win this matchup. But there are a few people going for Tengu.
Well, Tengu is certainly an underdog, and he's going to be a guy that will probably be an underdog for most of his career. He is of smaller stature, but the guy's got a lot of heart. I can, well, you hear Remy saying, "Welcome to the big leagues."
Do whatever that works, Remy.
Oh, wow. Quick roll. I mean, and you see the quickness out of Tengu. This could be a problem for Remy.
Listen,
once again, crucifix.
We've seen that with this young man. He is as quick as some of the folks around here are. Your Balaams, your Echoes, you know, even Remy. Nobody here moves the way Tengu does, but that's, he got caught right there.
Looks like Tengu was going for a head scissors and got caught and just sidewalk slammed down to the mat.
The experience of Remy D definitely caught up to Tengu right there. It's got a nice kind of a single leg there, working on the knee. You got somebody as fast as Tengu, yeah, you want to take a knee or a leg away from them so they can't surprise you like they are prone to do.
It almost looks like Remy's softening up Tengu a little bit on the leg. We know that Remy has a variety of moves, and even a submission hold. The figure eight loves to use that as well.
Yeah, look, Tengu trying to make his way to those ropes, trying to get that rope break. I want, you know, Remy's back and he's entertaining the fans and people love to see him back, but I want to know what is on Remy's mind. We haven't really heard him say it. What's next for Remy D? That's what I want to know, Lucas. What direction is he going? Who's he going for? What's he back for?
Well, you would
Why come back?
You would think that a little revenge maybe on the mind.
Looking for CBD?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Possibly. We haven't heard or seen from CBD since losing the Charge Championship at NRW. Oh, and a big right knee right to the back of Tengu.
You know, and I got to say that this situation between Remy D and CBD has definitely gotten personal. We saw CBD get into the mind of Remy D like nobody has. And that's, I think, still affecting Remy to this day. Even though he's back, things seem to be all sunshine and roses, but it changed Remy a little bit.
I think it did. I think we're seeing a little bit more darker side of Remy. Just a little bit different. Not quite the glow about Remy. No.
Wow.
And going for the drive-by.
Oh, my goodness. He's having his way with Tengu.
Rolling
right now,
thunder
too.
thighs.
And nope. I thought that was going to be it. Give it up to Tengu for showing some heart right there. Remy D really is going on all cylinders right now.
Oh, and a face buster by Tengu out of nowhere, and it could be a huge upset. No. Barely gets a 2 count.
Frustration sort of setting in on Tengu. You can see it right there.
Well, Tengu has done a lot of things to try to get a quick pin on Remy. Remy's been much more aggressive.
Some big shots right there from Remy. Remy just grabbing him by his outfit, pulling him out of the corner. Cost him, though. No quitting this young man, Tengu, that's for sure. He's really impressed me here tonight. You know, for a majority of this contest, Tengu has been sort of one step ahead of Remy D, and you don't see that from anybody, especially from a young guy like Tengu. Beautiful springboard kick right there. I think he might have hurt his own leg.
Able to get the shoulder up.
Tengu going up. Let's see who's going to the second. He might be going all the way up to the top here, Lucas.
To the second rope, and landed awkwardly, and I think that might have done more damage to the leg.
You saw his knee buckle as he came off of the ropes. I think that he hurt himself before, and oh, here we go. There's Remy right there with a figure 4. Is he going to turn it? Is he going to make it to figure 8s? It looks like he's going for it. Yeah, and he's got it. That's it.
That is it.
The winner of this match, Remy D.
Well, the Rocky Mountain Pro trainers are certainly going to have their work cut out for them today. I think Tengu's going to need some attention as well. Look at that.
Remy's showing some sportsmanship, helping Tengu up to his foot. Well, a valiant effort out of Tengu.
Absolutely impressed a lot of folks here tonight.
But Remy making a successful return here on Ignition. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Visit the official YouTube page of Rocky Mountain Pro, where you can catch the newest episodes of our flagship program, Rocky Mountain Pro Charge, as well as access content from our past in the archives, see special compilations, and select matches. Make sure you head on over to youtube.com/Rocky Mountain Pro and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when new content is available.
We are back on Ignition for Lockettes action. We've got
Introducing first, from the Asylum, Noel.
the unpredictable, unhinged Noel. This is a rivalry that has really heated up, and especially now that Adrian Mascara is the Lockettes champion.
Here's the champ now.
And her opponent, from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, she is the Lockettes champion, Adrian Mascara.
We know the miscreants are out in full support of Adrian.
I love it. You know, Lucas, you talk about Adrian winning that Lockettes championship, and you know she just has a level of swagger that we hadn't seen before she won that title. She's becoming very comfortable being a champion.
Let's go, you can do it.
But I have to say, we talked about this burgeoning rivalry between these two. These two Lockettes competitors seem to really bring. Oh, she's going for it right now. Look, she might have her. And immediately, Noel goes to the ropes. But these two really seem to be bringing the best out of each other. You know, these two are better because they have faced each other so often.
There you go.
I think that both of them seem to take it personal to lose to the other.
And we are seeing Noel like a ball of fire coming out. Did she must have stole some Rays out of the back. You know, I was trying to get a can of Rays for my energy.
Yeah, something is going on. I think it is. She probably had the voodoo flavor that I had last week, as a matter of fact.
Well, whatever, it's worked. And if you want to get your hands on some of that Rays energy, go to Rep Sports. That's REPP sports.com, and you get use the code RMP for 15% off a case of Rays. Look at this. The champ is kind of reeling right now, trying to basically do anything to get herself back into this matchup.
Noel has been extremely aggressive from the get-go here tonight, and really going after the champ. And she's just biting her now.
She's biting I believe the lower leg of Adrian. This is
now that's still illegal too.
That is
right?
still illegal as well. Yes.
I wasn't sure, actually. Yeah, she really has the champ reeling right now. Noelle really came out of the box here tonight.
It seems like every time we see Noelle, she gets just even more and more aggressive. How she's able to just ramp it up.
You hear her talking to herself the whole match. Or at least I think she's talking to her. She might be talking to somebody we can't see. I mean, I'm no stranger to that.
It's a spinning toe hold.
Nice move right there.
Make her submit.
She's shades of Dory Funk right there.
Yeah, she's been working on that leg, targeting that leg. Maybe that's wise to try to keep Adrian, off of her feet.
Well, Adrian is so explosive, and she just sort of comes out of situations and comes out of nowhere that I think this is a great strategy.
Now she got a single leg Boston Crab locked in, hooked, and she is sinking low on that.
Certainly is. You can see the Adrian's hip popping out there, and of course the torque that puts on the knee as well.
Let's go.
It's almost like Noelle's kind of taunting the fans of Adrian as well, taunting the crowd out here.
Bravo.
I've been really impressed with Noelle this whole contest.
Yeah.
She has been in control since the minute the bell rang today.
Showing a little cockiness almost. But look at this, out of nowhere,
just like
trying to lock in that psychedel lock.
She's got it. She's got her too close to the ropes there.
But that is
goes to show you
Noelle's
how
only
dangerous.
rope break. Went for a kick and got,
dragon screw.
That dragon screw leg whip, and that was kind of a nasty way to land as well.
Absolutely. The amount of torque that puts on your knee and on your hip is unbelievable.
Look at this.
Switching, and now she's just taunting.
She is taunting
Adrian here. I don't know that this is a smart move. I think she's wrestled such a good match this whole time. I don't think you should abandon your game plan right now. Just to show off, you know.
Yeah, I would keep up on the legs. That's kind of been the target, but Adrian able to get herself out of there. Oh, and a spear.
Wow.
By Noelle.
She might have knocked her out of her boots right there.
And Noelle decided not to go for the cover.
That's a curious move right there. I think she might have had the champ beat right there.
That was a hell of a spear. Oh, but
right there.
Catch her sleeping, and she got her.
She got her.
The winner of this match, Adrian Mascara.
Well, not the prettiest victory in the world, Lucas, but a victory nonetheless for the champ, Adrian Mascara. Noelle, I don't know what she's thinking, Lucas.
Noelle had that match in hand.
Was in total control for most of the matchup.
And that's where I think Noelle misses some mentorship, some leadership. I know that the Asylum, they were nuts, but at least they kind of kept her a little bit in check.
Direction.
She had some direction. No direction there. She would have had that match won, I believe.
She did. There's an old saying that the champion didn't win that match. Noelle lost that match.
I would totally agree with that remark. But we still have more actions to come. We have the tag champs. They're going to be in action. They take on Smoke and Mirrors.
Choppa City.
Yep, so stay tuned.
Looking forward to that.
Yep, we will be right back with more right after this.
About Time Pub and Grub is the official after-hours spot for Rocky Mountain Pro. Located in Inglewood, Colorado, right off Hampton, hang with the stars after the show, enjoy some great food while rooting for your favorite teams on screens all around the building. We promise you'll enjoy the time you spend at Bout Time, so grab some friends and check us out. It's Bout Time you got here.
And we are back on ignition for tag team action. The exciting tag team of Diamond and Cushman.
Team of Cushman and Nick Diamond, Smoke and Mirrors.
here at Rocky Mountain Pro because there's something about this team I like.
Well, there's something about this team that I like.
Yeah, there's a lot about this team I like.
Talking about the champs.
And their opponents, the team of Rocky Mountain Dragon, Atiba, and the final boss, Bruce Wayans, Chopper Steve.
Fun tag team. Loves to get the crowd going. It's great to see Atiba back to how we used to know Atiba. Thanks to Bruce Wayans.
These two guys have had kind of a rough up and down year. Of course, feuded with each other for quite a while.
Yeah, it was really ugly there for a moment.
Sure was. Back on the same page. And the tag team champions. We have seen a lot from Smoke and Mirrors. We've seen them in singles competition a lot lately. And I think it's time for these guys to start paying attention. I think their future might be in tag team wrestling here for a while. So let's, concentrate more on that as be my advice for Smoke and Mirrors.
Definitely say that would be a wise advice. There's something about these guys. I think they can, if they can kind of figure out and get through all the rookie mistakes and some of the other nonsense. I think there's something here that could really be a successful tag team.
Well, I think that's true. I think one of those things that they have going for him is that Nick Diamond has a great mullet. You got to root for a guy with a mullet.
I don't even know what you call the hairstyle, Cushman.
Oh yeah, it's just whatever. Yeah. He woke up and that was it.
And I would say that Atiba, pound for pound, probably one of the most powerful guys in Rocky Mountain Pro.
I would say that's a pretty accurate statement. Guy is getting stronger and stronger. And one of the things that you forget about Atiba is still a very, very young man. He's the youngest Rocky Mountain Pro champion, correct?
Yeah, I believe he was only 19 years old when he won the title.
This guy's been a pro for quite a while, but still in his early 20s. He is a two-time champion.
He is a two-time champion, and now a tag team champion. And not only that, but he's a coach along with you at the Al Snow Wrestling Academy in Rocky Mountain.
Does a great job.
Yeah, and if you want to be trained by someone like Atiba or Derek Stone and you want to pursue a wrestling career, go to rmpwrestling.com/train. And you can become a wrestler, referee, production staff, commentator, ring announcer, anything. And get your career started today. Oh my goodness.
Huge shots right there from the boss.
Boss is a big man. That's a lot of weight going at you.
One of the things that I absolutely love about the final boss is the impact in which he does everything. There are no small movements when it comes to the boss. He's big, he's bright, he's out there, and he brings a lot of impact.
Well, and he brings a lot of energy too. You notice that when Choppa City came, that this Wimmer Arena really livened up, and they are loud for Choppa City.
Tag right there from Smoke and Mirrors. Let's see what these young men can do. Some decent tag work right there.
Working over the arm, it looks like, of Atiba.
One of the things about being a great tag team wrestler is letting your ego sort of go by the wayside sometimes. Yeah, you could stay in there and you could grind it out, but why? You got the opportunity to make those legal tags, get those freshmen in and out all the time, and really wear your opponent down. Looks like that Smoke and Mirrors might be taking my advice here. A couple of quick tags.
And you would also know this, that I think it also kind of changes it up for your opponent. They're not quite sure what to get used to in the ring. And
absolutely.
Quick in and out tag.
It always keeps you kind of on your heels, as they say. Oh, look at that Nick Diamond playing the guitar with Atiba's arm. I don't think Atiba liked that too much. Not a guy that you want to play with, that's for sure.
Yeah, you've kind of, now we're seeing the more aggressive side out of Atiba. He's kind of had enough of this.
That is a thing that a lot of folks Atiba, the final boss. These two guys like to have fun. They're a lot of fun. They electrify a crowd, but they're also two very, very mean men when they want to be. They aren't guys to play with, that is for sure.
Final boss Bruce Wayne's former NFL football player, also had a little bit of a run in MMA career as well. So he's a dangerous man. He's Bruce Wayne.
No wasted motion with a guy like Bruce Wayans. You know, yeah, he's maybe not going to be the guy that's going to go, 60 minutes. But most of the time, a guy like Bruce Wayans doesn't have to go 60 minutes. He's gonna beat you within 10 for sure. Another good tag right there. This guy's setting him up. This is not looking good for Mick Diamond.
And there's the reason they are called Choppa City.
Living up to their name for sure. Nice elbow drop from Atiba. Mick needs to make a tag to the freshman Cushman outside.
Yeah, he has been taking a beating the last couple minutes. Really, some of the quick in and out tags of Cushman and Diamond, I think that kind of wakened up Atiba a little bit.
Yep. So it made them believe that these two guys are serious. They're not here to play around. They're not here to be punching bags. There you go, Mick. Mick needs to make that tag. He can.
And he was trying to bring Atiba into the corner, but
just goes to show you how strong of a guy Atiba is. To be able to stop something like that.
Diamond trying to get some momentum going. He's got Atiba reeling a little bit.
There's 4 of them. Go for one more. I think that finally brings him down to his knees.
Really, and this is where I think the inexperience of Mick Diamond comes into play. He should have made a tag a little bit earlier.
Maybe he can make one now. He needs to for sure. This is a tag team match. Setting him up for a double Russian leg sweep here.
That's what this looks like, and they got it.
Got to get Mick out of the ring. See if Cushman can follow up on this. Oh, there's the save from Bruce Wayans. Of course, that's the only one Bruce has.
Atiba still has one in his possession if he chooses to use it later on in this matchup.
Atiba trying to get out of that front face lock. He's fighting his way out. He's in a dangerous part of town. Got to fight his way out of that corner. They got to stop him.
And he's just chopping his way back into the middle of the ring.
Double kick. Probably just showing the inexperience here from Smoke and Mirrors. This is going to allow Bruce Wayans to come in. Of course, Mick Diamond's still not fresh. He took quite a beating from these two guys. I don't think you should have had him back in the ring that quickly.
And it's just where I think they just need more experience. And they are getting some experience, but probably not in a good way.
That's an experience I don't want to have, I'll tell you that. Bruce Wayans just tossing him around like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, Bruce looked like he was going for a sidekick. Diamond able to get out of the way and stumbling his way out of harm's way.
I mean, I think Mick needs to make a tag if he can. Bruce Wayans got everything going his way right now. And that's one thing you don't want. When the boss has got on a roll, he's hard to stop.
Oh, but able to find his way to Cushman to make a tag.
A reluctant tag.
But Cushman,
there's another one.
Hesitated.
There's one for
checking
Cushman.
on his partner. And there's a sidekick.
Oh. Cushman might be out on his feet. Now he's just out. Gonna make the tag to Atiba. Choppa City showing you why they are the tag champs.
Oh, and look at this. He's got him in that modified Boston crowd where all all the stretch and all the stress of his back is on one side.
Just by changing the position of the man's feet, it certainly puts it stress on different areas. Bruce Wayne's, that's a smart move on his part. Chop is sitting back full in control here.
Bruce Wayne's getting Diamond off of the apron. I think they've had a kind of enough of the.
They're done playing around, yeah.
And you hear the crowd chanting "Chop."
Big Diamond out on the outside.
Oh, and I think I know what they're going. That's the sucker buster.
He's not getting up from that. He might not get up tomorrow from this. There's a 3 count.
Winners of this match, Kansas City.
Well, the tag team champions.
These guys are on a roll.
Successful, yeah. They were having fun tonight, but got a little tired of playing around with smoke and mirrors.
Don't ever forget how dangerous these two men can be when they need to be or when they want to be. And they certainly proved that here tonight.
I kind of think that there is going to be a very long, successful tag team run out of Choppy City. Well, we have our main event to come. Sir.
Al Snow Wrestling Academy Rocky Mountain is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals, focusing on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper in-ring fundamentals, cardio conditioning, character development, television production, referee training, and much more. Attend our many great seminars, including names like D'Lo Brown, Al Snow, Josh Matthews, and more. ASWA Rocky Mountain is the official training facility of Rocky Mountain Pro, a local television product right here in Colorado. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then ASWA Rocky Mountain is the place for you.
Here on Ignition, the big bad Buffalo Brew making his way to the ring. Brew is getting a big opportunity here against the Ignition champion. This is kind of going back to what we saw last week, Derek. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Sergey!
Sergey!
Sergey, one of the most popular stars, has been for a while, but now becoming Ignition champion.
Just elevated him to a whole other level.
Just a whole other level. Yeah, we got the kazoo.
We talked about our Sergey kazoos on the pre-show. We've got them right here. I like this theme song, by the way.
It slaps, as the kids would say.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
That's a good thing?
Yeah.
Slapping is a good thing?
Slapping is a good thing, yeah.
I'm old school. Slapping is not good.
Yeah, no.
All right, here we go.
The following contest is for the Ignition Championship. Introducing first, from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 108 kilograms, Sergey! And his opponent, the challenger from Montbello, Colorado, the Buffalo Brew!
And I told you that Dean was having some conversations about this match. He went ahead and just decided to make it an Ignition title match.
Is a title match, so Brew comes into this thinking that he's in a good position. Now he's in a great position.
And from my understanding was his rationale was that Brew won that gauntlet match, that everyone got their points reset. There had to have been, a reward that's suitable, and this was the reward.
This is the reward. You get a title shot. How is this going to affect Sergey's game plan here, thinking that it was just a non-title matchup? I don't know if Sergey's that deep of a thinker or not, but yeah, maybe he is going to change what he does.
Well, and I don't think Sergey really goes out with much of a game plan. He realizes I'm in the ring, and my friends, the dudes in belts, are going to be talking about this match. This is probably going to be their favorite match of the night, and they will be on immediately following
right after us.
Right after us, doing Reignited. Titus Machiavelli will be hosting with Maki Pins, Coastal Crusader.
Do you know, I just found out Titus is a real person. I didn't know that. I thought he was just a made-up entity.
He kind of ran this company for several years.
I had no idea. I don't pay attention to a lot of things.
I kind of figured.
I just show up and...
You didn't know I worked here until you started doing commentary.
Like last week, yeah, absolutely.
Look at this, leg scissors by Sergey. Sergey's wrestling has really gotten better, I must say. It's just...
we joke around about Sergey an awful lot, but who would have thought when we first saw Sergey, I don't know, when was that? Maybe a little less than a year ago, right?
It's been,
about a year.
About a year. I think he made his debut right around Shocktober.
Would you have ever thought that he would be the Ignition champion? I myself thought this kid's going to be around for about 2 weeks.
I did not think he was going to have this kind of career here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
So nothing but respect for the effort that Sergey has put in.
And it's really kind of a great, almost a feel-good story about you stick to it and you get, one way or the other, maybe a little bit of luck, but you get into having a title here at Rocky Mountain Pro. Not that many people who have walked through these doors have been able to hold a title. You think about some of the great wrestlers that we've had that have never held a title here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
If you want to find out more about the history of Rocky Mountain Pro, you can always do that by going to our website, right? Which is
rmpwrestling.com. It has all information about events, about the history of the roster, information on training that we talked about. Great website.
Yeah, go check it out. Sergey, wrestling like a champion here. Tried to maybe go up to the top rope with Big Brew. Brew's had no part of that. Put the brakes on. Brew is one of those guys, he doesn't look like your classic bodybuilder or powerlifter guy, but this is the guy that, you like the term country strong. Brew is 100% that.
He is just a bruiser. And he is really just out manhandling Sergey at this point.
If you can, with a guy like Brew, you want to try to keep him on the ground. If you can, that's easier said than done.
Well, we've seen Sergey kind of attempt that a few times, keeping him down with the leg scissors, but
that's what happens when you keep a guy like Brew on his feet. He can knock you down. He can hit you with all sorts of high-impact things like he did just there.
Well, Brew has a burst about him. You notice that he may not be the quickest individual, but there's a burst that once he gets going, it is sudden.
He is
quick.
Very much, once you say, once he gets that momentum, and he's hard to stop for sure. And you certainly don't want to stand in front of him, that's for sure.
Yeah, that Buffalo run, and we could have one Buffalo run, and we could have a new champion.
Caught him that time. Huge sidewalk slam.
That was the three.
Side slam.
That was the three.
And I'm very excited for my friend Brew. I know he's had his sights set on this Ignition Championship for basically since the reintroduction of it. When he was sitting at this commentary table as my partner.
Yeah. He has been one of those guys that we have seen that's just been knocking on the door for a little while. One or two things goes Brew's way, and his career is completely different. And of course, he did have the issue with the cyst in the back of his head. and that was a situation that everybody here was very concerned about, still very concerned about,
it's
to be
still
honest.
something you have to keep an eye on. And
But he's decided, I think ever since then, he sort of viewed that as a second chance, as an opportunity to just, I'm not going to hold anything back, and I'm going to throw everything I have into every match that I have. Sergey trying to keep one step ahead. Those back fists. It's a new move from Sergey.
yeah, kind of.
Haven't really seen him do that before.
Oh, looks like he's kind of using some chops. Almost like he's been hanging out with Tiba and Bruce Wayne.
Maybe so. Maybe he watched a little bit of that match right before his and thought, you know what, those things would be working pretty well.
Sergey
trying to roll him over
using
on his
everything
back.
he can to try to roll over the big bad Buffalo.
Yeah. Of course, he got caught though. Brew on top.
Brew putting himself in the situation to roll over Sergey.
Good
have the advantage.
alligator roll right there. Back the other way. Move like that certainly takes a lot out of you. You know, your whole body being twisted and torn by somebody. You got no choice but to follow him. Takes the energy right out of you.
I think maybe Sergey needs to get him some raise energy. Of course, I think we still have some in the back. Maybe we need to throw a can to Sergey.
Yeah.
And if you want to get some of your hands on that raise energy, go to Rep Sports. That's reppsports.com. Oh, use that hat. Use the code RMP for your 15% off. But that was not a good landing for Sergey. Might have hurt himself there.
A little bit of a miscue right there, and that might have cost him. It almost cost him the match right there. Sergey trying those innovative moves. I've never seen him attempt that before.
I want to remind everyone, make sure you hit that like button if you're watching us on YouTube or on Rumble, Kick, on all those. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And we're still on Twitch as well. We still have our Twitch. So if you haven't been watching us on Twitch, would like to hit that subscribe button, like it. Of course, we're also on all the social medias as well, at RMP Wrestling. Look at this. Sergey able to get Brew over. Looked like Brew was maybe going for a power bomb.
Sergey kind of half Hurricane Rana there.
Oh, and
didn't quite get all of it, but
double axe handle right on the head. That one chopped to the head.
And we got to point out that those are on the top of the head and not on the back. That would be a disqualification. Great job by our referee seeing exactly where those hands have been placed.
Reversal by Brew. Able to get out of the way, but Brew kind of put on the brakes before a big impact into the corner.
These kind of guys have kind of reached a stalemate here.
Yeah, Brew a little hesitant because you never know what Sergey's got going on in that brain of his.
Nope. Went for the headlock to the body scissors. Now Big Brew just kind of...
Yeah, Brew just pounding away at Sergey. Maybe a little bit of frustration coming out of Brew.
I think he's starting to realize this is a big opportunity. Gets an opportunity here for that Ignition Championship.
And Sergey once again going to those chops. It seemed to another chop to the head. That one caught Brew flush. Look at Sergey going to the top. This usually doesn't work out very well, but he's had a little more success as of late. Let's see if he can hit this one. No, Brew caught him.
Took too long. And now he's in a bad way
Brew
right now.
just using his power, trying to get Sergey up, and slams him right down.
That could be it. We could have a new champion
Brew's
right here.
got to take advantage. And he hooked the leg too. Sergey just able to get out of that.
So close.
We need a different substitution up like this. This referee's playing too soft.
Brew's almost trying to give himself a pep talk, and he's got to win this. This is the opportunity that he's wanted. He's got a chance to fulfill what he believes was his. Able to get out of the way, and Brew's shoulder hit that post.
He hit it hard. I saw that ring move, Lucas. something's got to give here with one of these two men. The intensity has really picked up here in the last minute or two.
Very atomic drop. How will Sergey follow up? Once again, going to the top. Sergey, this does not work out very well.
Didn't work out for him at all the last time.
You need to try something else. Oh, and look at this. A seated senton from the top, and that got it.
There's your winner. Sergey, still your champion.
The winner of this match and still Ignition champion.
Out of nowhere, Lucas.
Sergey hit a seated senton and squashed the dreams of Brew.
What a hard-fought contest from both men.
That was a very physical contest, and Sergey survives and retains his Ignition championship.
That's worth a kazoo.
That is
for
worth
sure.
a kazoo. And we've got a super chat as Acid Dust. Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling is the future of this business. Totally agree. What a night it was.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Thank you, Acid Dust, for that $5 super chat. Well, what a night it was here on
Huge
Ignition.
night for Ignition.
Well, stay tuned for the Dudes and Belts Reignited, and I'm sure they're gonna like what they saw here tonight. And hey, you know what? Let's let Sergey take us out here. Sergey, tell everyone good night.
Thank you very much. This is Vince Sergey here with you from Ignition. And we have a good night, a Merry Christmas, and I am still Ignition champion. It's me on the monitor. Oh, that's me. Thank you, guys. Puppet die!
Good night, everybody. Thank you. As we are going to be back, make sure you stay tuned for Dudes and Belts. We'll see you next Tuesday for Charge and next Thursday for the Thursday Night Thriller. Good night, everybody.